Weirdos. Weirdos TV. Weirdos TV. Weirdos TV. Weirdos TV. Weirdos TV. Welcome to Weirdos TV again. You can call me. You can Skype me. You can watch the show. You can listen on Radio Free Brooklyn. Or catch me on Big Chat, Weirdos TV. Or you can catch me on MNN, Channel 3, Saturday nights at 11:30, same time as Radio Free Brooklyn.com/1-800-Weirdos. You can find us everywhere. Anywhere that you would find strangeness, you'll find Weirdos TV. So, let's get going with tonight's show, shall we? Okay, so, tonight, we're going to see if we can find somebody on Skype. You know, Skype. Find someone tonight on Skype. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's time to get someone in on Skype. Okay, so let's see. There's someone here who says he's just hanging around. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have to get ready for this. Uh-oh, I'm so not ready for this.
Finally, I got my own computer. I was so psyched to explore a whole new world. I just don't feel normal. My friends are nice, but they just don't get me.
I feel like such a weirdo!
Where do you go to be understood? I found this online show. I can call in. I can express myself. Be on TV. Weirdos TV. Weirdos.com. Sometimes a stranger can be your best friend.
Jeremy, my favorite.
You're online. You made it.
Yes. Are you there?
I'm here, and we're live. We're making live broadcasting right now. And
so I don't know. I don't know. Like I always say, I'm not. But what's the theme tonight? Because you're the maestro. I love you, babe. You're always the best.
We love each other. It's criminal. But yes, the theme tonight is communication.
Is what?
Communication is the theme for tonight.
Are we talking about Donald Trump and Hillary, or?
Oh, I don't think that qualifies as communication. Do you?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the grand poobah. Remember Flintstones?
Well,
yes,
I don't know. I don't know if I can. No. What I'm going to try and do is see if we can bring on a second guest here, and then we'll have like a conversation between the three of us.
That sounds great, man. I'm totally into this. Sometimes I go into this or that, but I'm always a team player with you, Mr. Jeremy. You know that.
Well, we're going to see if we can get a third person on here. I'm calling a guy on Skype who says he's just hanging out. But
Well, Ben.
hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. Because
Michael's there, and where does Michael come from?
Well,
I mean,
Michael's not here yet. We're still bringing
I'm
him
here.
in. Okay, we got you, Michael. Now you're here. Michael, welcome to Weirdos TV.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
are we live, Mr. Jeremy?
we're live. We're going out live all over the world right
That sounds
now.
Great.
We have two guests.
Okay.
We have Michael and we have John. Or do you prefer Murray?
Okay.
Do you prefer Murray to John?
Oh, hello. Is this Michael?
Yes, this is he speaking.
Yeah.
Is Michael there?
You can hear Michael. John, can't you?
I can hear Michael a little bit. Yes.
Okay. Well, it's complicated. You know, we're all here coming from different time zones. Michael, you probably don't know that I'm broadcasting from the future.
I actually
Oh,
was
of
aware
course.
of that fact.
You know that you've been doing this for a number
Well,
of years.
you will become aware of that fact in the future.
Actually, I've been aware of that for several years, but not in the same
I'm
order.
sorry. See, when I say the future, for me it's the past because I move backwards. So
Understood. I moved sideways.
I meant that you will remember that for the last several years.
My thing is, I moved
Of
sideways.
course, you're a mythical being in the future and in the past, or a real being.
Really?
Yes. I
That's
kid you not, I
amazing.
move sideways. Shit changes all the time, but
I've always wanted to be able to move sideways in time.
it's a cursing and a blessing.
It's a blessed curse.
Yeah, indeed.
It's the best ever blessed curse that I ever heard.
And yeah, you know, I walked into a gas station once, and all of a sudden, I've been going to this place for 3 years, and all of a sudden they had a beer garden. And I'm like, how the hell did you install an entire different section of your store in one day? And they're like, that's been there for 15 years.
15
I'm
years.
like, it wasn't there the day before or the day before for me.
For you. But
Very little thing, very, very
that's
small.
because you're moving sideways.
Yes, not always, but I like to actually find a place and anchor down because it gets a little disconcerting.
Boy, do I know how you feel. I am so lost in time and space. It's very confusing for me all the time. Mr. John, are you still here?
Oh, yes. No, I'm just trying. I thought you had lost Mr. Michael. On the,
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure you both were here.
What are we discussing tonight?
We're discussing communication.
What time is it where you
Communication
are?
with what? What is the idea of communication? What is your interpretation of that, Mr. Jeremy?
Well, I wanted to ask Michael about communication.
Indeed.
Michael, what is communication?
Communication is an exchange of thoughts, data, ideas, or energy between sentient beings.
See, now that's where I get confused because I'm not sure I'm sentient. I'm sure I'm a being of some sort.
I'm looking right at you. You have the quality nature of self-awareness. So you can
Okay.
be sure you exist.
Mr. Michael must be, where is he, in China or India? He's like so far out, I can't
This
see
is
him.
we're right now located in the beautiful city of Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago?
It's
That's
Oh, from
fantastic.
Chicago. Oh, how wonderful.
That's very exciting.
I want to take them off. Don't tell anyone.
Are you Chicago Board of Trade? I wanted to invest my inheritance over there.
I know some traders. They're pretty weird guys.
Really? What can we trade with in them?
They trade with everything: commodities, corn, oil, pigs.
What about time?
I don't know. Look, if you could trade time,
Yeah, I have a lot of extra time that I could just trade to them. I could put it in a box. I could ship it to them today. It would get there by yesterday, and it's good quality time.
let me ask you: if you could put time in a bottle.
No, you can't put it in a bottle. No. You don't understand. You know what happens when you try to put time in a bottle? It's the last thing that you'll ever do.
Right, is it vacuum?
If you could put time in a bottle, you'd probably die, is what I would assume.
How do we know time is not, in fact, already within a bottle of one
Because
sort or another?
because you have to keep it in boxes. It needs to be parceled out, and it likes to it likes to know that it's. Look. If you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't worry about it because he never worries about you.
Not worth.
Okay.
Are you an artist, Michael? Are you an artist, Michael?
By nature, yes. By profession, I would have to say no.
I see. So it's a combination of yes and no.
Yeah, I mean, I produce art of one sort or another all the time, but my primary distance doesn't revolve around it, unfortunately, as much as that would be nice. How about you, John?
John, yeah, what about you?
Oh, me?
Are you an artist?
I don't know, man. I went to Hunter College, and I have a degree in theater, and I was always thinking about the avant-garde.
So you're going to be...
You know what?
So you wanted to hunt theatrically? Is that what you're saying? You wanted to hunt theatrically? You became
the avant-garde I used to think about, you know.
But isn't that like theatrical
back in the day.
hunting? Virtually, if you're going to Hunter College, I would think you would want to become a theatrical hunter.
Well, you know, I got a degree from the theater from them, but
yes.
I used to think about the avant-garde, you know, back in the day, but
avant-garde is before what? Before whose guard?
Like, you know, I always read this book, The Avant-Garde since 1970, and then it was like starting to get to the idea. And then somehow I lost the idea.
But the point is, if it's avant-garde, then you're not ready for it.
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be on guard? On guard.
Avant-garde. You know, it's all like these.
What do you know about the avant-garde?
Words they use, you know.
Michael, what do you know about the avant-garde?
I think it's fancy talk or off the hook. Like out to lunch, out there in a way that most people aren't. Very few are, and they appreciate it at first, and then it becomes popular. As soon as it becomes popular, every idiot likes it, but they don't know why. That's what avant-garde is.
Yes, I've noticed that. There's a sort of institutionalization, and I think I've managed to create something so weird that it'll never not be avant-garde. You know what I mean? Like even if they broadcast Weirdos TV in supermarkets and on elevators, I think we'd still be considered avant-garde, don't you think?
Well, I have to say that like when I first started doing this,
yes.
I had a friend that worked for the CIA, and they told me that all the elevator music came from Muzak, M-U-Z-A-K, in Long Island City. And then they actually created that idea of that came from the CIA. And then I was like, oh, why'd they create that? But Muzak is supposed to be a form of avant-garde, which is to say was created by the CIA, but I'm not really sure.
Are you saying the CIA created the avant-garde?
The CIA created Muzak in Long Island City, they say.
But if we could make the Muzak into avant-garde, like because it made it cool.
Well, it was like elevator music. Like I listen to it all the time. I love it so much. Elevator music.
But how do I become elevator music? Do I have to contact the CIA in order?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the CIA is doing anymore. I haven't really spoke to them recently. I spoke to them the other day.
Michael, what are your reports on the CIA lately?
On the CIA?
Recently, like,
come on, Michael,
don't
pretend with me. We know you're CIA.
Our CIA. We were doing I.O., we do information operations. I don't know,
don't
we
be
make
fooled.
propaganda. We make propaganda. That's what we do. We make propaganda.
This is propaganda. I'm doing Weirdos propaganda.
CIA.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's probably why I ended up in a CIA type unit was because of this.
So Michael, why did the CIA arrest John?
Say again.
I'm asking Michael because he's the CIA guy. Maybe he knows why they're after you.
I don't have any.
They're not really after you. They just are into these things. I don't know.
Michael, you can tell the truth. We know you're really a CIA agent, and you're just here to.
I could try to do a little remote viewing though.
Should I be CIA? CIA.
Well, I was the CIA after.
Remote
They
viewing.
call it the C, actually, but I was like,
Maybe the DIA. Maybe the.
it's Defense Intelligence Agency. Yeah,
How about the XRA?
At what age, John, did they first become interested in you?
How long has it been?
How long have it been for what?
How long has the CIA been after you?
Thank you.
I don't know. I think it's the early 1980s when I met a KGB agent that wanted a code book. I think that's when I first met the CIA. And then I went to get a job at the CIA, and I failed the Morse code test. So I think it's probably like 80. I went to the CIA in 85 for a job interview. I'd say since 1985. They've been after me. 1985.
1985.
But they're not really after me. I just think they just make propaganda.
But why do you think they're making that propaganda, Michael?
That's one of the
I don't think it's fair that they're making that propaganda.
They make lots of propaganda. I mean, they hire all sorts of artists with different things. I don't know what they're doing now, to be honest with you.
Michael, what are they doing now?
What they're always doing, and that is stirring.
Oh, I know what they're doing now. It's something to do with Russia. That's a recent thing I've heard.
Is that true, Michael?
Yes, that is true.
Russia is the biggest thing recently.
Yeah. They're
Russia. You know about Hillary Clinton in Russia? Have you heard about that one?
What about Hillary and Russia?
The Russian Hillary Clinton.
Yes. Can I explain that to you? I was like,
Well,
I went over to the 92Y. Did I ever tell you about the 90? Are you still there?
Of course but I'm in the future.
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't
I
matter.
got a 92Y. A 92Y. You know, that's. Have you heard of the 92Y? Like 92Y, the place, but like that's I'm a supply sergeant over there. But
Why?
I call it the 92Y. But
Why? But why?
Because I'm a supply sergeant, but it's a propaganda unit I'm in the Army. And then, they're talking about Hillary Clinton. So I went over there the other day, and I took a German test. So a German test.
German test?
And then they wanted to know if I knew Russian.
And you did.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to your...
You're still here.
Michael, are you still there?
They wanted to know if I knew Russian. I said, no, I don't know Russian. So they were saying that they have several people who speak Russian who are spying on Hillary. That's what they were saying. They're looking for them.
But John, why would you spy on Hillary?
I'm not spying on Hillary. It's the
Michael,
Russians are
did you
spying
assign
on
John?
Hillary.
Did you assign John to spy on Hillary, Michael?
No. I have no authority in any of this. I am privy to certain details, but not really engaged.
But just tell us the truth. You hired John so that he would spy on Hillary, didn't you?
No, I don't speak fluent Russian, I told him. No, I can't spy on Hillary. I'm illiterate in Russian. And I told him also I'm illiterate in German. I'm probably literate in Spanish. I could probably speak Spanish. I could speak Spanish and standard American English. That's what I told him.
Would that be good enough, Michael, if you could just speak Spanish?
Well,
I can speak Spanish. Yeah, I speak probably
you work with that?
two level. I speak
let John
understandable Spanish. But.
Okay, well, it's possible. John, you'll have to learn some. I think, John, you'll have to learn some additional foreign language. German would be best, but if
I would suggest Klingon.
Klingon, yes.
But they were looking, and they said that there's people in Hillary's group who have a transmitter. Hillary. Yeah, they have a transmitter to Moscow.
John,
to Moscow.
John, are you now announcing on live television that Hillary Clinton is a Klingon?
No, Hillary. Actually, you know what they call her in Russia, Hillary? They call her Evita Peron.
Is that a Klingon?
No, that's Evita Peron. You ever heard of that?
Who are you calling,
Madonna?
I'm not
Wait.
calling it. I'm taking a call. Go ahead, Jim. You can't hear me.
You heard
Speak
of
up.
Evita Perón?
You gotta make it much louder. You don't understand how complicated it is. Do you know how much work it took me to
I'm on
get...
the radio right now. What's going on?
Johnny's talking to someone else on the phone.
All right.
Oh,
I could...
anyway, that's what they call it. But I really don't care. But you know, Evita Perón is, from Argentina. Evita.
It's really...
Literally on the radio. I'll have to call me after 9 your time.
9?
Look out.
Okay. You back?
Sorry.
No, that's all
Yeah,
right.
good.
I understand. I have to take calls too. That's why I'm talking to 3 people at once.
Right on.
There's me and John and you. That's 3 of us.
These are too short.
Oh, who else? So anyway, that's what they say. Evita. Have you ever heard of Evita Perón, Mr. Jeremy? Evita Perón?
I remember her from a long time in the future. It's something that I...
Yeah.
I can't...
But that's what they say. That's what they say about Hillary in Russia. They call her Evita Perón.
Yeah, but what does she call them?
She says that she's friends with them or somehow or another, but they don't like her. I don't know why they don't
Look,
like her.
I have never in my entire life heard Hillary Clinton singing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Yeah, but they say that's who she is. She's Evita Perón.
But if she was Evita Perón, she'd sing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Yeah, I know that, but then I would get a job driving a taxi, but they don't hire a white guy driving a taxi. In Argentina, they do. You know, Mario is the president of Argentina. If you're a white guy, you can get a job washing dishes in Argentina. Not here, though.
Argentina is a
Mario is the president of Argentina. Have you heard of Mario?
Michael, have you heard of Mario from Argentina?
Yeah, Mario is the president of Argentina. Mario.
Barry?
We called him that. Mario is his name. M-A-R-I-O.
Mario from Argentina?
He's the president of Argentina. Mario.
Is he there right now?
He might be listening in. I doubt it. He's kind of a snob. He's a snobby guy. He's the president of Argentina.
Well,
Mario.
that's not good enough. We need someone who's listening right now so we can speak to him. Right, Michael?
Indeed.
I don't know who listens to you. I'm a big fan of you. I mean, you should try it. Nobody's calling in? I know it's really bad.
Well, how can anybody call in,
Like the
John? You're on
Howard
the...
Stern show. When I started doing this shit, I used to call the Howard Stern show, man. That was the best. You know Howard Stern? You remember that shit, man?
But if people
I
were
know,
calling
that's
in, they
back in the
couldn't get
day,
in
yeah.
because all the lines are blocked up, so they can't tune in. They can't tune in when the lines are on.
Somebody must show up, man. Nobody's showing up in Germany. That's terrible.
Well, but you're here and Michael's here, right, Michael?
I'm right here.
I thought I was source, man. I thought, okay, it's okay, babe. Don't worry about it. Man. We love you, man. You know we love you, babe.
He's saying about Long Island earlier.
He's lost somewhere. Poor John.
I don't know if you mentioned this. I'm originally from Long Island.
Yep.
No, it's not around. I'm from Long Island.
Long Island is very long.
Strong Island.
Strong.
You guys from Long Island? He's from Long
I
Island?
am.
Hong Kong Island.
I'm from Levittown.
Levittown.
I really am.
Levittown.
Levittown, New York.
Levittown, Long Island.
Represent.
Levittown, named after Mr. Levitt.
Well, is it Levitt's town or is it Levitt? The town of Levitt.
It's named after Mr. Levitt. You know Mr. Levitt. Mr. Levitt.
Yeah, he was our developer.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Levittown in New York, and he's got a Levittown.
Yeah, I remember his slogan. His slogan was "Lev it or leave it." Wasn't that right? That was his slogan back then.
He made
He used to say "Lev it or leave it," and you had to decide right then. And if you didn't spend the money right away, you didn't get it. So you'd get to the store and you'd be like, "Okay, I'm ready now," and he'd be like, "Okay, leave it or leave it," and you'd be like, "No, I'm not ready," and then he'd kick you out of the store. Terrible businessman. I don't know, but why did they name a town after him?
because he
was a land developer. Mr. Levitt was a land developer.
homes.
He sold loans. He was
He
one of
sold
those
the homes. He also sold loans, yes, but
Levitt was a land developer.
a Pharisee.
Levitt.
he took a gamble and put some money in and got some people behind him and built houses before they were sold, and then sold them to incoming veterans in the Second World War.
So he was like a speculator.
Very low mortgage rates.
So he was like a vegetative speculator.
It's a real trip to go back to Levittown 50 years after it was built and to see how everybody ripped all the trees out, tried to extend, changed all these houses that had designs into their own design. Everyone trying to be an individual inside their prefabricated reality. Very, very interesting. That's time for you.
That's why I left. I got sick and tired of that sort of stuff. That's why I had to go into the future.
Everybody is the
Into the future,
same.
babe. That's the most important thing. Stay in the future.
This planet.
It's like, the present is really terrible. I mean, if you like the present, I'm not really.
I like
to the election, or you're not into the election.
I like the past, but the present is always moving, and the nice thing about the past is that it hasn't happened to me yet. I only know about the future, which I remember vividly.
The future, I don't know, the future would be what? I don't know what the future would be. We'd fly around in spaceships, I suppose, instead of a subway.
I was going to use a spaceship, but it didn't move in time, so I had to get this dimensional shifting spaceship to go through time and space and dimensions all at once. And
then we find a planet. You know, they're always looking for a new planet to live on. I don't know if they'll ever find a planet to live on. They keep looking, like Mars. I don't know if they'll ever find a planet to live on. That would be exciting, a new planet to live on.
But if you bend space-time, you don't have to have a body at all. You can just live as pure energy. That's what I've been doing for the last 1,000 years.
You probably can, man. I mean,
it's very exciting.
So much better than living like a human, because a human is a terrible way to live. I mean, it's terrible. But you're right, though. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, in the future, if you live in the future as an entity or a body of an idea, then you probably could, yes. You probably could live like that for eternity.
Well, the secret is to become a fictional character.
Indeed. You know what? You just hit the nail on the head. You know what? I will let you in on a little secret.
Please tell us, Michael.
Most people you bump into of the human variety on this planet,